Hey, we feel. Come on in here. Come on in here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It is Tuesday. Thinking about some stuff, or are you toughing it out? I mean, tinkering around with something. I have no idea. I know for me, it's kind of a tough it out kind of Tuesday. This is your girl, La T, here on Tears and Wheat to Roast Show, where you sure enough never know what you're gonna get, cause this right here, huh, like a whole box of chocolates. I'm telling you. Come on in here. Come on in. I pray that y'all have rested, that you are doing well, that you are prosperous, that you are peaceful, and you are ready to jump into these 48 laws of power. Exercise some power on today. Spirit called me to law number 8, y'all. In an earlier session, about a week or so ago, maybe, I don't know. It's down in there. Uh, we was, I think, I can't remember what law we were talking about. Might have been 10 or something like that. But anywho, we said that we was gonna get back to these when Spirit was ready to bring this here message. So yeah, we getting ready to bring it. We getting ready to cook up some stuff. You know what I mean? Just in case you don't know, you new here. Welcome back to my welcome in my fellow wheat. You know what I mean? If you returning, what up, my wheat? How you doing? You know what I mean? It's time to get after it. If you new here, welcome, 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 welcome. Don't click off. Stay, stay. Sit for a spell. And if by the end of this here thing you really want to keep hearing some stuff, hit that little bell so you can be notified. But first you gotta subscribe. So if you vibe, subscribe. You know what I mean? And if it turned out to be a message that you care about, go ahead and share it out. You know? Because this is what we do. We bring messages for the field, for the wheat field. We look at those tares, some things that's coming against us in our life, and we see how we could testify through them, how we could get from the tear to the testimony. Because all we need to do is look at it and see what it is so we can do our thing and move around, you know, because we overcomers over here. Yeah. We don't have to put in all of that extra energy to fight and defeat the tears. We just need to see them so we can move around. So in that, we got some text, we got some cards, we got some crystals. We gonna shake it up. First thing we gotta get though is that sip, cause it's still early. It might be 9 o'clock, but when I say all of these ain't necessary, I got to get it in. We woke, yeah, we prayed, but we need that sip so we can slide. Come on, get it. Mm. Y'all, today's coffee. Y'all know I'm still working with this coffee that don't taste so great. So we doing all kind of stuff to it to make it, you know. I got some strawberry extract and some heavy creamer. It's pretty good. It tastes like a grown-up chocolate milk, strawberry milk or something like that. You know, it got the coffee flavor to it, but the coffee flavor ain't all that wonderful because, you know, it's not just, it's McDonald's brand, the big old can. I was being economical. Yeah, inflation. Okay? We couldn't get the normal stuff. Little bitty thing of Dunkin' like this for $12. No. So we working on this right here. We gonna work it out. We gonna work it out because it ain't going to waste. I tell you that it is not. We're gonna be looking up all kind of coffee recipes to make sure we can get through this can. It's a huge. When I say I bought the biggest can of coffee ever. We gonna get through it though. Let's jump on into this text. Let's get in here. Yes. Law number 8, y'all. Let's get that on up in here so y'all can see what we working on. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Now I think that's a whole word for today's society. Considering like just off face value, a lot of people use aesthetic as bait, right? Aesthetic vanity. You know, I gotta look a certain kind of way. I gotta dress a certain kind of way. I have to You know, flashy, flashy, suchy, muchy, whatever the case may be. Folks just can't be out there on their regular schmegula and getting people to come in. Now, you can do that, you know. I done tried it a couple of times, you know. Because we do this right here for camera. We ain't getting up every day doing all this extra. Well, yes, we do. Sometimes we do. But not the makeup. I mean, we really don't. You see, I got a few pictures where it's just, this is basically like, look, it ain't hardly nothing on here, you know. But we just, it's more, you know, that I got some little tinted Fenty moisturizer. That is good. My girl Rihanna, soul sister, don't know her. Yeah, moisturizer is the bomb. All I did is put a little bit of that contour shit, and I got that from the Dollar Tree. Hello? Okay, a little bit around there, moisture, lip gloss, bronzer. Boom. That's it. That's all we're doing. Okay? Because I ain't got time. It's too much. It's too much. You got to wash all that stuff off. No, no, no. It's too much. And it take too long. I don't see how folks do it. I really don't. I love y'all. Y'all can do that. That is amazing to me. I got a 26-year-old daughter. She do the same thing on them days. Do that full face and be all of that with the lines and the creases and all this and the patting and the rubbing and the spraying. It's too much. I can't. That's why I'm locked up, because I do not need to be in the mirror. More power to you, bless your sister. It be turning out good. They be doing some beautiful stuff. You talking about some people, you be like, you look like a whole nother person. How did you do that? You need to be in Hollywood. Like, that is some makeup artistry. Are you still you under there? You talking about using some bait? What? I seen another one, y'all. Source, help us. Our brothers is getting peg implants. You trying to get your boobies done, bruh? What? I thought they did that at the gym. You know what they be doing, them little push-up things with the... Just... Everybody, it got to be quick, fast. Making other people come to you using bait. Come on, let's hear. When you force the other person to act, I got to get the highlighter. I ain't even grabbed my spectacles today. You know I'm wrong. When you force the other person to act, you are the one in control. When you force another person to act, you are the one in control. It's always better to make your opponent. It's always better to make your opponent come to you, abandoning his own plans in the process. Lure him with fabulous gains. Lure them with fabulous gains and then attack. You hold the cards. That's the judgment. Okay? When you force the other person to act, you're the one in control. It's always better to make your opponent come to you, abandoning his own plans in the process. Spirit highlighted that. Abandoning his own plans in the process. When you force the other person to act, they abandon their own plans in the process. Yes, that's what Spirit said. So, Spirit, yeah, it's like what I feel instinctually from excuse me, y'all. What I feel Spirit is saying instinctually on that is that when we are forced to act, like somebody baits you into doing something that, you know, you get wild, like, ooh, okay, because we talked about the spectacle of the whole thing. They put on the spectacle and put on the show to kind of bait you in. Hey, come look at this. I'm suchy muchy. Don't you see me? Don't you like it? Yeah, and then you come in and then they end up, you know, getting you to abandon whatever boundaries or whatever you may have put in place. Boundaries, rules, ethics, morals, your plans, your goals, whatever you're striving for, right? Have you ever got hooked up with somebody and before you know it, all of your energy is going out to what it is that they got going on, like whatever it is that they're investing in, you know, you are now knee deep into that, waist deep, you know, into that. And whatever it is that you were working on, that you were striving for, you were looking to attain, has now kind of fallen to the wayside. And before you know it, you again are expending all of your energy in helping them fulfill, with really no guarantee of any gains or returns from that work. We did a message It's a little clip because it's embedded inside of a larger, We did an appetite bite, but if you wanted the full entree, you had to hit the little play button to get the full entree. But it's called sowing seeds in a fallen lot. Okay, it's not one that's getting a whole lot of, because them little 60 seconds, some of them be doing their little thing, but this one really not so much. Why? I think because people don't really want to recognize the fact that we often sow seeds in a fallen lot. We do. We sow our seeds, our energy, our energetic currency, our money, our time, all of that stuff in a fallen lot, a lot that has pretty much you've been baited into to give your energy over to that while they keep all the gains. But there's a secret to this. What's the secret, lie, pray tell? You can call back the energy of your seed. You can call back your own energy. You can restore your time. Because scripture says that the Lord will restore to you the time that the cankerworms ate, the years that the cankerworms ate. So if you were in a dead state of mind, meaning not fully activated, serving onto self, the source of self, and you were serving another self, right? Then you can recall the power of your time, your currency, and your seed. It still belongs to you, the sower. That's the trick of it. We often get discouraged, especially when we found out that we sowed into a fallen lot and this person is now run off with the seed, run off with the gains. And now you're sitting there with like, huh? What? Come on, bruh. You can call that energy back. It belongs to you. You can. And there we have a little segment on how you can do that too. So going back through them archives, if you're interested in taking a little gander, check it out. And then if you vibe so far, subscribe. Make the video small and hit that little red button. Why don't you? Okay. So let's move on. That's the law. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. So that's what's out here. That's one of these laws of power. Keys to power. How many times has this scenario played itself out in history? An aggressive leader initiates a series of bold moves that begin by bringing them much power. Taking bold moves to bring power. Slowly, however, his power reaches a peak and soon everything turns against him because there's a maximum output. When you get to that peak, you start to go on a decline, right? Your gains actually decline. It's cost versus reward. You get you peak and then you decline. So what happens after you peak? How do you get more energy? I feel that this is what it's getting ready to say. Okay, so slowly, however, his power reaches a peak and soon everything turns against him. His numerous enemies will band together trying to maintain his power. He exhausts himself going in that direction and inevitably will collapse, right? So the reason for this pattern is that the aggressive person is rarely in full control. Nobody's in full control. I mean, control is a fallacy anyway, right? That's why they use these tactics to control, to manipulate you so that they maintain control. Let's work it out. Come on. He cannot see more than a couple of moves ahead. Just a couple moves ahead, right? And cannot see the consequences of this bold move or that one because he is constantly being forced to react. You're constantly being forced to react to the moves of his ever-growing host of enemies and to the unforeseen consequences of his own rash actions. His aggressive energy is turned against him. In the realm of power, you must ask yourself, what is the point of chasing here? What is the point of this chase? What is the point of this effort? What is the point in this seeking that I'm doing? The acting, the exertion of energy. What is it for? What is the problem that I'm trying to solve? Trying to solve problems and defeat my enemies if I never feel in control. So a lot of people get discouraged because they don't feel in control. Like, of course, especially if somebody's baiting you and forcing you to do things that you would normally do, all of your energy is being expended into somewhere else. It's not onto the source of self to edify and strengthen you. so that you could just be good bread, because that's really how you defeat the enemies, is by going on and edifying self, keeping that energy and expending it internally so that it overflows so much that it spills out, right? And now you're spilling out things that are good for service to the field, right? Edification onto self so that I can edify the source. That overflow, and I can edify my wheat so that you can be edified, and then you can edify source. We become so full together that when we unite under a mindset, collective mindset, we magnify and boom up, raise up to edify the source. So all of it going back to source. But there's energies, of course, that want to bait you into giving that energy onto them just so that they can hoard it and puff themselves up, right? How do you get over that? Yeah, especially when you have so many different factors and attributes coming at you. You know what I mean? In this day and age, we have a lot. We have employment, we have family, we have relationship. When I say family, I mean children. Then we have husbands and relationships, and then we have, work. We have, again, employment, family, whether it's children, husband, all of that, friendships, all of that. Then we have self-care and development. It's a lot coming at you. Then the politics of just the world itself, our environment, cultural changes, everything coming in is like swirling and chaotic, right? Always being invaded to put your energy somewhere else, feeling like all these things are coming at you. And when you are battling this thing and that thing and that thing, you can get to the point where you just feel out of control. Like, what is the point? Yeah. Why am I always having to react to events instead of directing them? Why am I always reacting to events instead of directing them? The answer is simple. Your idea of power is wrong. The answer is simple. Your idea of power is wrong. Now, that could be a trigger statement because a lot of people just don't like to hear that what they believe is not correct. And I always go back to the fact that history is told by the victor. We can consider that our world is being controlled by outside forces, or forces that would just seek to dominate and hoard your power, baiting you in to do things that you normally wouldn't do, expending your energy or having you expend your energy while they receive all the gain. That is a dark psychology. It's another one that we're studying on. Dark psychology and manipulation. But there's secrets to that. There's secrets on how we can get around that. Yeah, because again, we on law number 8, and look at secret number 8. Evil is not your enemy. It's not. So the evil that we see here in law number 8, something baiting you in to get you to act and respond in a way that you normally wouldn't do, getting all of your energy, you to get puffed up and worked up, or just to put in that work so that they can get the reward. How can that turn out for my good, La? Because I believe our Most High God said that all things work towards the good. But how do we find the good in that? Whoo! Reversal. Look what Spirit cracked it open to. You see that? Reversal. This is why we look at the tears, beloved. So we know how to move around. How do we reverse this here thing and make it work for my good? Come on, let's get them. Yeah, pray tell. Although it is generally wiser policy to make others exhaust themselves chasing you, there are opposite cases where striking suddenly in an aggressive manner at your enemy demoralizes him and makes his energy sink. I like that. Striking suddenly and aggressively at the enemy so that it demoralizes him and that his energy sinks. Ha! Instead of making others come to you, go to them. Go to them. Force the issue. Take the lead. Love it. Fast attack can be an awesome weapon. It forces the other person to react without time to think or plan. Ooh, that's strategy. So instead of waiting for them to come to you or trying to bait them into chasing you, go to them. What? They talking about ladies shoot your shot? I'm not really in for that one. That's just my personality. But for my sisters who feel like that, I mean, if you already knowing that you know got that whole 100% circular package, you submitted onto the Most High God, you know what that's like to be led in the Spirit and be obedient to that instruction that the Father, the Source, the Most High God is giving you, that you already on your walk, you doing your thing, you already developed self inside like you a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. But, honey, it ain't nothing wrong with putting yourself in the environment. It ain't nothing wrong with making an introduction. It ain't nothing wrong with letting them get that air you carrying around. Yes, before they know it, they off their feet and they off balance. Oh, what do I do? They got the ankles. They over there, on skates. Looking like Allen Iverson just crossed them up one time. Come on, let me get back in here. I'm saying. Yes. Fast attack can be an awesome weapon, for it forces the other person to react without time to think or plan. No time to think. People make errors of judgment and are thrown on the defense. This tactic is the obverse of waiting and baiting, but it serves the same function. You make your enemy respond on your terms. Make your enemy respond on your terms. Anything else we should say about that, Father? We gotta pray now, y'all. Thank you, Holy Father, our whole, the source, our eternal Lord of all. Thank you so much for being here for creation itself on this day. Thank you for the reading of that text and the lessons that it contains. Thank you to the whole infinite intelligence, the intelligence of the all. We tap into you. We recognize you. We appreciate you being here, for giving us all that we seek, for revealing it all onto us. Thank you so much. Thank you for the breath of life. Thank you to the breath that binds us all, that gives us the animation to be able to push this shit out. Thank you so much. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for these cards. Thank you for using them as tools to speak to us, through me, your willing, surrendered vessel, messenger, to deliver the message that will edify self so that I can edify the source, edify your weak so that they can be edified and edify the source, so that we may unite over this principle today so that we may edify you, Most High, our eternal Lord of all. Is there anything else that I could pray? If not, please protect us, brighten our light so it shines to block out anything that will come against us to distort or disillusion. If we are sealed, please, according to your authority, the eternal Lord of all, give us your ashe, or words that I must further pray. Ashe, y'all, let's get it. Had to pray that out. Thank you so much for sitting around here and need a sip. If y'all vibing so far, hit that subscribe. Hit it, little red button. And if it end up being something that you care about, wait to the end, share it out. You know what I mean? And really, you want to come back in here on a daily or anytime we throw these up. Sometimes we be getting them 10, 15 minutes, break from the other service, and we pop on in here and just do a little something, So if you want to be notified every time we do that, set for a spell, hit that bell. You know what I mean? You know how it go. We gonna start the flow with some cards, y'all. Ooh, that coffee do taste good with that strawberry extract. That's different. Tastes like grown-up strawberry milk. It do. It's good. Try it. Put some little whipped cream on top. Jazz it up. Starbucks who? Starbucks no. I'm taking my stuff to go. That's what we doing. I ain't doing no Starbucks. We ain't doing no Dunkin'. No. No. Inflation. Come on, Father. Thank you so much, Holy Infinite, the whole infinite intelligence. Thank you so much. Please cleanse these cards and ready them for this message. We call it activating force of life, the breath of life. Yes. Animate us. Clean these cards. Give us messages for this particular message. And if there's a particular weed, a particular lot that you like to speak to, please give us that message so that we may deliver it. First, be edifying unto self, so that I may edify the source. Edifying your weak, so that they may be edified, so we can unite and edify the source. Our collective. Yes, thank you so much. Get this energy over here. I feel a little off though today. It's a little weird. I'm gonna go ahead on and say that. It is. Yesterday we did some good messages. We spoke on strength, courage, and wisdom. So if that's something that you into, go ahead on and check that out too. Lati, the channel messenger says go watch them all. But we got like over 400 videos. So unless you seriously gonna do a week marathon on your girl here, I'm not gonna stop you. I can't. I would love it if you did. I'm just saying. Yeah, options. We got that out there on the table. Let's put that in here. I'm going to try to do something a little bit different and see if that works out. You know what I mean? Options is here. Overanalyzing procrastination. Sometimes we get procrastination, analysis paralysis. Yeah, the dreamer. We good with that one. We're going to leave that on the table. Anything else? Yeah. Come on in here. We're going to show this one. The dreamer. What are you dreaming on? Again, some people feel like they need to bait folks into giving them their energy to fulfill their dreams, right? To fulfill whatever it is that they want. So this may have options on how to fulfill this dream. Beginning, believing on something, protective. That to me is like the fool energy, going on a new adventure. Yeah, because somebody has been feeling a little overworked, a little overstressed. Do you want this card? No. Energy. Okay. So options. Procrastination. You want this? One of these? This one? This one? Okay. Yeah. Holding back. Frugalness. Yeah, extravagance, control, right? People controlling and holding back their energy, all while exercising the options to get you to expend your energy is what I feel. So maybe is there something in here? Okay, I felt it. This. Yeah. It's going to leave somebody in regret. Or maybe somebody is feeling regret. Holding back. Why are they holding back? Because of the regret? No. Are they regretful because of why? Source says to pull back energy that is leading to regret. Yes. So somebody is doing something. They're starting to do something or exercise choices and control or choices, I feel. Or are they exercising the choices? It's like this. Like maybe you spreading yourself thin. Is that it? No. They have too many choices. Yeah. Not sure where to choose. Not sure what to choose. So you holding back, right? Yes. And they need to pull back in order to stay pulled back, fall back, so that they don't end up in regret. Is that right? It's pulling back and staying, holding back, leading them to the regret. Okay, so maybe somebody has a belief, something in there that should be beginning, I feel. And you have choices, over analyzing the choices, and you're holding back. But that holding back is leading you to disappointment and regret. Are they holding back from self or just holding back in general? Okay, we got the Five of Water. It's a conflict here. Conflict. A conflict is a challenge. Are they conflicted? They're conflicted. They're holding back, and it's causing them regret and confliction. They're being annoyed. They're annoyed by, I think, the environment, the inability to progress. And I think the inability to progress, this new beginning, is what to do about it is because it's so many choices, right? You know, and maybe, you know, we talked about being baited into something. Do you want anything else in this deck? This one? Yeah. Faith. Having faith. Inspiration. That's a challenge. Yeah. I feel like somebody's energy is being sucked out, and they don't know what to choose. It's choice analysis paralysis. And because they don't know what to choose to get this new beginning going, they don't know what to choose. There's a lot of ways to go, a lot of paths, I feel like, right? Because it's a lot of cups here, but every cup is not going to be a good cup. It's not going to turn out. So maybe you're analyzing the pathway to take. Yeah, Queen of Air, very analytical, humorous, experienced, but analytical. Yeah, she's like the Queen of Swords. Very analytical. You see this truth? She's brilliant. This energy is brilliant. And again, look at this. An opportunity. Again, this dreamer, this beginning, there's a huge opportunity here that you can feel it is brewing, right? It's brewing. And you're not really for sure which way to get this cracking. Right, not really for sure how to get this cracking, and you kind of maybe holding back, and that's causing you some disappointment, some regret over, like, you know, I should, you know, be further, like, you know, get going, and, you know, progress. I feel like, where is the results? I want the results, and it's making you annoyed and conflicted. And your inspiration could be running low. I feel sapped. But you are a brilliant person. You have experience in this. You do. And maybe, I hear the word you. Maybe you're the thing that you're looking for. Again, balance is here. Balance. You know, and that is self-control. Moderation. Right? So balancing these choices out, maybe you need to do a pros and cons list. You know, not just the pros and cons, but like a SWOT. You know, if anybody is familiar with that, it's like a strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, right? And you kind of do like 4 blocks. Almost looks like this. So you have strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And so it would look kind of like this. And in each box, you want to, you know, fill it out. Fill out each box. And when you do that, you can have a little bit more of a fuller outlook and picture on what it is, like the direction. Yeah. Using your intuition. And that's the wisdom. You know, that's wise. That's what we do. And it'll help reveal secrets to you. You want this top one? Yeah, because you got some indecision. You're avoiding the choices that you need to make. This one too? Yeah. But you are, what did I say? Knowledgeable. This is the King of Air and the Queen of Air. Knowledgeable, respected, brilliant, experienced. Yeah. It's here. Anything else in this deck? No, I shaded that. Turn it over. You can't get no better than this with the Empress creation, creating something great, creating this abundance right here. Sasha, get down. Get down. Thank you, baby. You know, creating this abundance, that's a challenge, right? But it's time. It is time. Time for what? Again, balance is here. Balance. Second card for balance. And what? Truthfulness. Analytical. Analytical, I feel, is the issue. Analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis. Maybe, you know, you're holding back for a reason. I'm not for sure which crystal. This one. This one. This. Okay. Thank you so much. The whole infinite. The whole infinite. I call upon the all. I'm tapped into the all. Thank you so much. Animate these cards with the breath of life. Thank you so much putting that energy in here. Refresh them for this session. Help us dig down into this week's journey. Yes, and see what we can do to help them through this analysis paralysis they got going on. Analysis paralysis. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, my week. Let's get it. Oh, get it. Because you got to get unstuck. You know, sometimes those choices, it's like, which way do I go? Who do I lean into? Who do I partner up with? Who do I reach out to? How do we do that? Look at that. Regret. Regret. Father pushed it. Says regret. Regret is here. Yes. Regret. Yes, baby. Yes. You don't want to end up in regret by not moving. You are brilliant. You are respected. You are experienced. You have a knowingness. And you have something to create. It's beginning, it's budding. And it may be a lot of choices on how to get there and how to do it. In this day and age, it's a lot of choices. It is. One of the things that we talk about here is and use as a reference is music, right? Our music artists are many. Acceptance is here. Flip right back out. Somebody is not accepting something, maybe accepting of the choices. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Maybe it's something down in there. It could be, right? But this one, guilt. Guilt about something. What are we guilty about? I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. That's the thing. So, regret, releasing guilt, acceptance. Why do I hear going on without someone, or going on, going forward, moving forward? So like the dreamer is also kind of like signifies like the Fool card, right? That can often be a new journey, a new process, you know, a new venture. Again, that's what I feel here, a new venture. But there's a lot of choices that you can do. And maybe you're holding back, pulling back. Again, the indecision, avoidance, confusion is here. And that Five of Water is regret. Like if you don't make a choice, or maybe you regret leaving people out, holding yourself back from others, or whatever the case may be, or just not making the decision fast enough, making the decision sooner. Yes, could lead you into regret. So now we got two cards that says regret. Five of Water and the regret card in the soul journey. Guilt over that. Sometimes when you don't move and you don't act on your intuition and what the spirit is telling you to do, it could lead you to regret, into guilt, right? Unable to accept the time lost. You know, feeling like you won't have it made up. But again, we spoke on that earlier, that that the Lord, our eternal Lord of all, will restore to you the years that the cankerworms ate, the years that you put your energy in other places. Then it will be restored onto you when you decide a pathway. Yes, we got decision here. You're gonna have to decide. Pulling your energy onto self. Again, self-edification. Balancing that. Balancing self. Balancing your own priorities. Yes. And maybe that's a part of what this is. How do I balance everything that I need to do and hold enough energy onto self so that I can produce without feeling this regret, like I'm regretful. Maybe all of you, whatever it is, what are they holding back? Self energy. Why? Is it conflicting? Like going back and forth. It's like it feels unbalanced. I feel the balance on one hand, like that's what it is. The Two of Pentacles, that balance is needed. Are they depressed? No. Sometimes holding back energy can be depressed. Saying to courage. Maybe it's an issue with courage. They're afraid to step out. And you have a great thing that's right there on the cusp. You have this ace of earth is a huge opportunity. The dreamer is a new beginning. With the Empress in the challenge here says it is something major that you are able to create. But there's something going with the options and you analyzing how to get this going, energy moving, and you're holding back. Indecision is here, holding back. You're not for sure what to have faith in, what to put your faith in. Your intuition is in the challenge. It feels like you're questioning self, questioning self. And you're holding back the courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So this courage is needed, and because there is regret and guilt and acceptance. I don't know if it's acceptance of help. Maybe you don't want help, or maybe you accepted help, or you gave help, or something like that. It's something acceptance in terms of guilt, something that happened. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Maybe you want to do it by yourself. Maybe you want to do it by yourself. And maybe that's what the guilt is about. Accepting the fact that you don't want anybody else's help. The fact that you want to do it on your own, like this is all me. I'm going to do it me. I'm going to do it my way, because when I do it my way and it's all done, then it's going to be like, look what I did, And maybe that is the part of the conflict, It's something in that with whether should I do it by myself, should I partner up? Should I do it by myself? Do I have what it takes to do it by myself? Or do I need to partner up with someone? And those is a lot of choices. And sometimes when you get a lot of choices like that, you pull back and you don't do anything. Again, that stagnancy. It's not hangman energy where it's like, not going nowhere, but you kind of pulled back. Reserve. You want this one? No. Are you done with this deck? I'll shade that. Let's see what's behind the moon and see what's going on. Thank you. To the whole infinite. We reach out to the infinite intelligence, the all, the intelligence of the all. Thank you so much. Thank you to our eternal Lord of all for giving me and granting me the breath of life that binds and connects us all. Please use these these cards as a tool to deliver messages through me, your surrendered, willing vessel, messenger, for self-edification onto the source, edification onto the wheat field, so that they may edify you and we can unite and we may become edifying unto you, our Father, the eternal Lord of all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll get that energy on my hands. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. You want this one? No. It says your hard work is paying off, though. That's the energy. Your hard work is going to pay off. It will. It will. It's going to pay off. Get a little shuffle. Your hard work is going to pay off. You got something that's building. But to have faith in that is the thing. To follow your intuition. We got High Priestess and the Star right here saying you have intuition and wisdom, and you need to have faith. Both of them are in a challenge, along with your indecision, avoiding making a decision, pulling back, holding back. But you need to have the courage, or it's going to lead into this regret, right? And guilt. because you really want to have some freedom. And I don't know if it's financial freedom. Yeah, Spirit just speaking my head. Financial freedom and acceptance is also in a challenge. Why is acceptance in a challenge, Father? Let's focus on acceptance being in a challenge. Acceptance, because we have acceptance, indecision, conflicts and annoyances, intuition and faith. The ability to create, or whatever you're going to create, the action is in a challenge. What is that? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Oh. So maybe you're going through something, and the ability to really move through these choices is impacted by whatever it is that you're going through. You're not all the way in a space, I feel, that you can exercise some of these choices, so it's causing you to pull back or to hold back. You can't bust out, you can't move. Or you're not moving because you're in the middle of a cycle. The cycle that you're in is challenging you. And there's an issue with accepting whatever is going on in this cycle. Yeah. Is there anything else in this deck? No. The energy on the bottom is it's time to release negativity. So let's see, crack it open. Yeah. You are safe. Maybe it's something about, your safety, or the safety of finances, the safety in the choices that you're making, which one is going to be good for self, good for your endeavor, good to lead you into this financial freedom, I feel. And yeah, and again, a personal issue. That's what's on the top. A personal issue reaches resolution. And it's coming. Yeah. So that is the energy that's on the top. I'm just going to leave it because Spirit said no, Father said no more cards. But end of a tough cycle backed up by a personal issue. So whatever is going on personally up here is leading you to analysis paralysis. You have a lot of choices that you're considering, and you're kind of holding back and indecisive, not trusting your intuition, not really having full faith on this thing, and having courage to come through this. If you don't find the courage, it's definitely going to lead you into regret and guilt, because what you are looking for is freedom. Yes. And you're smart. You got Queen of Air and King of Air. And I don't know if this is a couple. It could be a power couple. But you both have knowledge, respect, brilliance. I mean, it seems like a whole package. We got respect, objectivity, knowledge, brilliance, experience, humor. Like, whatever this could be a good thing. And I'm seeing a new beginning right over the King and Queen of Air. Choices. Whether or not to move forward in some kind of way. I'm feeling union. Union coming together. Come on, let's get some prayer over these cards. Which one? This one? Okay. Thank you so much, Holy Father, our eternal Lord of all, the whole infinite and the breath of life. Please cleanse these cards and ready them for this session, for this particular lot, this particular week. Let it resonate with the person that is supposed to reach. Magnetize them to this space so that they may receive this message and be encouraged, that they may move forward in a way that grants them the freedom that they are looking for, to write their acceptance and to release the guilt, to release the regret, all of those things. Help them to create this abundance that is destined for them. Yes, thank you so much. In all things, we pray according to your power, Holy Father, that it be done. If we are ready to go, please seal it with your ashe or give me further words that I should pray. Father, is there anything else I should pray? What would you like to say to your lead? Source says to move past grief of past choices to get your freedom and abundance. To get your freedom and your abundance, you have to move past grief over your past choices. So not just guilt and regret, but grief too. Like something that's made you feel upset about past choices. And now you're kind of having analysis paralysis on what to do in this situation because there's something on you. Is this a couple? Is it one person embodying both King of Air and Queen of Air energy? Yeah. So not only are you strong and smart and knowledgeable, well, brilliant, right? But you're humorous. You have respect, right? Very good energy. This one, this one, this one. Any one of these right here? No. Okay. This. Yeah, decide to be happy now. Father says analysis paralysis. Decide to be happy now. Whatever, is there anything else? Okay, turn it over. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I'm hearing maybe the regret is over a part of choices again from the past, right? And maybe what you chose didn't turn out so well. And you being a very smart person, like analytical, we see a lot of cards that talk about analysis and decision making. One is the Seven of Water. That's a lot of choice. That's analyzing, over analytical, to the point where it causes you, again, analysis paralysis. King of Air, Queen of Air, both brilliant thinkers, very strong in thought, knowledge, again, highly analytical, yes. And then we have this indecision right here with the Two of Swords, right? The Two of Air, indecision, avoiding making a decision, and it's causing you to regret. But to have the courage here, is that right? The courage. Decide to be happy. Have the courage. Let go of the regret, or otherwise it's going to keep you in that regret space. Because I feel that regret is already there. It's already heavy. Regret and guilt over the choices in the past on how to bring this about. Because you want freedom and acceptance of something that's going on in this tough cycle. But this cycle is getting ready to end. You're in the middle of it. A personal issue reaches resolution and a tough cycle, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Am I on track, Father? Is there anything else I should say? No. Are we ready for the angel answers? Are we ready? Holy Father, eternal Lord of all, are we ready for the angel answers? Thank you. Skid it, where's Crystal? This one? Okay. Thank you so much, Father, our eternal Lord. Yes, it's of all of creation, the eternal Lord of all. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for these messages, edifying self onto source, the source of self, giving that on to you. Yes, the infinite all, the intelligence. Yes, thank you, the breath of life. Thank you. Yes. Please close us out with a message for your wheat field that'll be edifying unto self, so I can edify source. Edify your wheat so that they may edify you, source. And let us come together under a common mind, a collective, unified mind and thought here. Thank you so much that we may raise up, Father, and edify you. In all things we pray according to your mighty authority and that who cannot be named. Ha! Yes. Is there anything else we should pray? Can you seal us with your ashe? All right. Let's get it, let's get it. Yes, 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 yes. We be having to get that prayer in here. Thank you so much for sticking around and indulging me. We have to get pray over each deck. Father says each deck deserves its own reverence. Yes. Even though we bless the table, we bless the space. I need to sit. We woke y'all. Y'all, we done seen us pray. Now that's slay. Let's get this last one in here. Come up out of this analysis paralysis so you can slay your day. It sounds like you got a business or something to get up off the ground. It's an abundance waiting for you. It's destined, something that you're getting ready to create. And you have an intuition about it, but your intuition is challenged. Maybe it's challenged because you know too much. You smart. You brilliant. And sometimes that brilliance can work against you. It can. You might be trying to bait people to come in, come on in, come on in, come on in. But maybe what you need to do is just step on out on that thing and go to them. That's what law number 8 said. Sometimes you need to reverse that thing. Instead of baiting them, how about you just go step out and be like, to her, some of these options you got right here, because you got a few, you got a lot in your bag, you can in your repertoire that you could pull out. That's what I'm feeling right now. You got a lot, but this personal issue you going through is a challenge for you, beloved. It's a challenge, but guess what? All things shall pass away. It's gonna be a brand new day, baby, a brand new day, my week. Okay, because that right there card said your cycle is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. It is. Michael says decide to be happy now, though. Because we don't wait until the end of it to praise. We praise through the test. That's how we testify, because we use them I am statements. I am whole. I am healed. I am ready. I am successful. I am abundant. I am clear. I know the way. I have the ability to seek. I am endowed with the infinite intelligence of the all. I have access to the all. I am encompassed in the all. That way, you know that everything that you need to get through this here thing is already baked in. You were built with a spirit of counsel. That counsel will lead you. Yes, it will. Be assertive. What was I just saying? What was I just saying, beloved? What was I? It's in a challenge, is it not? Yes, being assertive is in a challenge. Right here. Right here over the Queen of Air, intuition, High Priestess, King, your brilliance. Be assertive. That was the reversal. Come on with this thing, Father. Let your wheat fill. No, get it, 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 get it. This one, no. This, I'm just saying. Is there anything else? Okay, we was just getting excited. What did I say? Do what? We literally just was saying what you're gonna get. You're gonna trick when I tell you. What we just clicked on the bottom. Father said we can't take number cards because we was through. But guess what? Your girl Lati was saying that the Father made you with a spirit of counsel. The infinite intelligence of the all is baked in. You got access to all of that. Did you not know? I think you do know because you're brilliant. You're brilliant. When I say your mind is on 10, but you might be in your own way, overthinking some stuff. You might need to, when you pull it back because you got this 4 Earth, you pull it back. You're kind of analyzing, but you're giving yourself analysis paralysis. When you seek, Father says seek diligently. Anything that you ask, it shall be revealed. You knock, and the door shall be open. All of this, you can't ask God. You can't do this. Put that to bed. Because Father said to seek diligently. And when I say diligent, I mean diligent. It means that the word is written on everything. It means that the word is wrote in you. So when you go to your highest good, come on, Daddy, and heat us up today. Because we got to show them this bottom card. Because we had just said that you baked in. You built with a spirit of counsel. The infinite intelligence is with you. Anything that you want to know, they will reveal it on to thee. You ask the question, you will see the ad. It'll come up. You will pass something. It'll be right there in your face to let you know, follow this path. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you exactly what you just asked me for. I'm going to reveal it on to you. I'm going to pull it out so that you can bust it out. We're going to chop this shit up. Why? So we can push it out. And You better ask them angels. Ask them. It's baked in. It's baked in, baby. It's baked in. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Your angels is here to help you. It's built in. Whoo, Father, when I tell you he made you beautiful, he made you wonderful. He made you out of the stuff of the cosmos. Everything in the universe, in the omniverse, is already built inside. Whoo! Everything that you see on the outside, beloved, came from the inside. You talking about this abundance, the ability to create right here? Oh no, that's not a challenge, beloved, because once you see that you are endowed with gifts from the Father, whoo! You ain't gonna have no problem going off and starting something new. You ain't gonna have no problem with being assertive. You ain't gonna have no problem following this here intuition. You ain't gonna have no problem with exercising that wisdom. You ain't gonna have no problem with standing here on this here faith, fulfilling them dreams. You ain't gonna have no problem with that. Because 2 cards here, beloved, say that you are brilliant, matched up, complete, balanced. Woo! What did we say? Balance. Balance. I feel that whole, I'm good with my whole, I got my feminine flow, I got my masculine flow. It's balanced. Because did you not know that you had a feminine and a masculine energy flowing all up in you? Yeah, that yin and yang got to balance itself out. Yeah, it do. But guess what? Deciding to be happy while you in the middle of this here personal issue that's going on right here. You in the middle of this personal thing and it's coming to an end. I know Spirit said don't pick it up yet, but it is. It's coming to an end, beloved. But you decide to be happy now. Now. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Yes. Whatever it is that you got to have courage through to make these choices, make it. Be courageous. Step out. Spirit says be assertive. You have everything it takes in order to get this thing off the ground. You do. And you got plenty of choices. But this analysis paralysis is what the issue is. It's going to cause you regret. You feeling the regret. The inability to move around, to be courageous, right? You want the freedom. And it's something in this cycle that you got to accept. Something in this cycle that you got to accept. Because it's some conflicts and some annoyances about this cycle that's closing out for you and it's causing you some indecision or some avoidance. Maybe you don't even want to deal with the issue that's going on no more. Spirit says, yeah, you might be tired of it. You know, you don't feel like dealing with this issue no more. And because you feeling like this. Maybe you still crying over spilled milk from the last time that you did something. And that's really just what had you pull back into you, into self. Pull back, pulling your energy back. Not really want to mess around with people. And then you overanalyzing. Overanalyzing. But that's something to balance out. Balance it out. Yeah. Because again, balance it here. Balance. Control. Balance. Father said it's time. Balance. Again, what's a part of the thing? Analytical. Being analytical. And it will impact your prosperity. Your success. This tough cycle is coming to an end. Get ready. That may be what you don't see, that it is going to end. I don't know if it's a tough cycle getting your business started, if it's a tough cycle, again, the personal issues, like, it could be any other relationship. Spirit says business. Be assertive. You may have been in that, the other way of Law 8, right? That other way of Law 8, trying to get people to come to you, using bait, right? Wearing yourself out with these different options of how do I use bait? How do I get people? But Spirit says be assertive. Spirit says be assertive, which is the last thing that we read. Be assertive. And says, instead of making others come to you, you go to them. Take the lead. Take the lead. Be assertive. 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 Take the lead. Take the lead. Take the lead. Take the lead. Be assertive. Be assertive. What we finna do? Get in my wheat. Let's get it. What? Get in my wheat. Let's get it. Decide now. Decide to be happy now. Decide to be happy now. Know that you are great. Admit this truth to yourself. You marvelous. You marvelous. You got everything that you need. And guess what's behind that? You got help, baby. You got help. Because we did say this one right here. Ask your angels. Oh, yes. And what's behind that? Yes, 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 what? That this situation will improve. And just in case they didn't tell you before, yes, 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 do what? Choose a new direction. What's the new direction? For you to take the lead. Ah! Come on, wait. For you to take the lead. Huh? I told you. You are wonderful. You're marvelous. You can do it. You ready to get it? You ready to get it? You ready? You ready? You ready? Oh, snap, Father. I feel it. Oh, let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Yes, let's get it. Tough it out Tuesday, y'all. Tough it out. Think of a whole new plan. Think of a whole new strategy. Put some thought on it. Yes. How you gonna be aggressive? How you gonna step out there? How you gonna get it? They ain't gonna give it to you. You got to go get it. You got it. It's already baked in. You got what it takes. It's baked in. All things shall come to a pass. Use this time right now while you finishing up that personal issue, because it's coming to an end. Use the time to plan, to decide, meditate. Beloved, meditate and see. Ask the angels. You a whole CEO of you. Your organization, you got a board, a team, angels. Your spirit guides, at least 7 of them, the 7 spirits of the Most High are with you. At least 7. I mean, come on. If you a CEO of your organization, this organism, yes, you get to call your board meeting every day and ask them to go before you. Tell them, hey, we prepared for the day. Let's activate and show me the way. Help me make the decisions that are going to be good for us. Lead us into the right direction. Give us the protection. Helmet, breastplate, sword on your back. Be aggressive. Assertive. Go get it. Don't wait for them to come to you. Don't try to bait them into it. Throw them off kilter. Go knock. I love y'all. I love you just like I love me. And I love me because I love the Most High. That eternal Lord of all that made us all of creation by his infinite intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing, who animates us with the breath of life. Ooh, yes. I love that. And I recognize that's you. I recognize that in you. That's you. I love you. Just like that. So to the next and now on Tears and Wheat Tarot show with your girl Lottie. Ha! Claiming it. Your favorite channeled messenger. We gonna call this here an Ashe. Mwah.